Hello, LinkedIn, and welcome back to another edition, the 8th edition of Salesforce Superstars. It is my true pleasure to welcome you to a special guest of mine. Her name is Monika, and she's been trailblazing for 6 years, actually, but literally now focused on securing her first Salesforce position for over a year now, really learning and committing herself to exploring Salesforce opportunities. Now, let me introduce you to the one and only Monika.
Hi, Philip. Thank you so much for inviting me to this Superstar series. I'm very grateful for that. As you said, my name is Monika, and my adventure with Salesforce began approximately 6 years ago when I worked for an international company that produces measurement devices. And it was my first step when I used Salesforce. Now I would like to make a career twist and just focus on Salesforce professionally. And that's why I'm here.
Fantastic. Monika, you've come to the right place. It was such a pleasure to meet you at World Tour Essentials in Warsaw. We had the chance to get to know each other a little bit better, and thanks for expressing your interest in joining this initiative. And you're the perfect person to be part of this initiative. So, Monika, 6 years working, or 5 years, right? Working with Salesforce.
Yeah, 5-6 years, something like that.
But maybe you could tell us what sort of experience what were you using Salesforce for at work, as an end user?
I was part of a marketing division, so my main responsibilities were campaign management in Salesforce and marketing campaign spending management. But I also supported sales reps in their daily activities related to events, but not only. So I created list views, generated reports, adding campaign members and many activities. But over time, and I would like to highlight this because it was, I think it was my first step toward becoming a Salesforce consultant. So when my organization decided to bring more clarity to different business processes across the entire organization, I was invited to the team that was strictly responsible for lead management process. And my role was a business process owner. So I organized meetups with different user groups, internal stakeholders. I gathered requirements. And then with my team, or with my colleagues, we tried to implement some improvements and design a process in Signavio. It is a tool for business mapping process. And at the end, I also trained people from various departments on how to deal with leads.
Wow, that's amazing. So really nice to have this experience already behind your belt, especially from the client side. So internally, you were building, let's say, a support group. Let's say there's Salesforce super user, right? Looking to improve the process and define current needs for further development. So awesome, fantastic, great foundation for an experienced consultant to take off, basically, a career with Salesforce. So that's great. So tell me, why now this change then, and why Salesforce?
Well, when I got familiar with Salesforce, I understood that it is a perfect tool to improve business processes, but also to help the organization to improve their performance. My background is marketing and public relations. I love to speak to people and solve problems. And this is why I thought that maybe it will be a good opportunity to me use my Salesforce technical skills as end user and expertise on how to communicate with customers, gather requirements, and improve processes. So that's why.
That's amazing. And any employer is going to be very lucky to have someone like you on board. So tell me then, how have you been developing your skills, your knowledge of Salesforce, especially over the last year, where I know you've been intensively learning? So could you share with us, what you've been up to and how you've been further developing your skills?
First place is of course Trailhead, but I also joined 1 year postgraduate studies on WSB Merito on business analyst and Salesforce consulting, I would say, and I wanted to improve not only skills in the field of Salesforce and on Salesforce products, but also on SQL, UX design, facilitating meetings, and business analysis in general. And it was a very good place to do that, so I can recommend. But the most valuable thing during my studies was that we had a chance to create our own Salesforce org for a real customer. So we chose one B2B customer, and with my colleague we created a Salesforce org from scratch, and we also prepared user stories, documentations. We talked to our customer just to transfer process to Salesforce, and it was very valuable. And at the end we also presented this demo to the examiners, and it was like that.
That's fantastic and really great hands-on experience as part of your, learning here with WSB University. And a big shout out to all the lecturers. Really, really great program from what I've heard from not just Monika, but from other attendees of this postgraduate studies. Well done. And it's lovely to meet you, Monika. You're the first person as part of this initiative who is a graduate from this program, so welcome. Right, so let's talk about some certifications, because I know you have a couple behind your belt. Maybe you could share them. Share which ones do you have currently, and are you working towards any other certifications?
I passed my first certification exam in January. It was associate cert, and recently in June I've passed also the administrator certification, and now I'm preparing to business analyst certification. But I also earn super badges. Now I have one, but I know that there will be more super badges as far I learn more. What else?
Yeah, I mean, well done already. That's terrific, and well done for passing the admin. That's the mammoth one to get out of the way, so that you can further open up doors to other certifications. However, I believe that business and analysts, you can do that now without having the admin certification. They changed that, I think, a couple of years ago. But great that you've got this foundational certifications behind your belt. Now you can work on these key certifications that are going to be aligned to the career you want to start, right, in the Salesforce space, and or should I say continue, because you're not a newbie, you've been using Salesforce for many years. So I guess moving on to my final question, and that is what? So what is it you're looking to secure? What kind of work are you looking for? And, what's your availability? Are you looking for full-time, part-time? And are you looking to work for a Salesforce partner in consulting, or would you prefer to work on a client side, or are you open to explore all avenues?
I'm looking for a full-time job, and I think that because it's my beginning in Salesforce, in professional Salesforce career, so I won't be picky. But of course, I have some preferences, and based on my expertise, as I mentioned before, I would love to be a Salesforce consultant, but not only, of course, because I have this experience in the B2B field company. So it also can be just a company industry, from industry. Yes.
Great. So you're opening up wide. And,
yes.
Opening to exploring all sorts of opportunities.
Yes.
Within a
I'm
Salesforce.
not close to any of them, I would say.
Great, and that's definitely a good approach to have, to be open to the diverse range of roles and different employers out there, and that's just amazing to hear. I mean, without a doubt, Monika, you've worked with Salesforce for many years as an end user. That's amazing foundation. Now you've defined, let's say, your dream job. You want to be exploring the role as a Salesforce consultant or Salesforce business analyst, right? And just take off and start, specializing in various, clouds areas on a bespoke basis, right? Every customer has its different needs, and you've learned a lot about conducting such workshops, delivering to specific expectations, defining needs, and presenting solutions to customers. I will eat my shoes if you don't find a job. Live on LinkedIn. I always say this when I meet such wonderful talent, and Thank you for joining this initiative. Just maybe to wrap up, you're based in Wrocław, right?
In Wrocław, yes.
Cool. Are you open to work just remotely, or are you open to hybrid? Are you happy to come into the office if there's a local role available?
Yeah, all options are good, I would say. So remote work and hybrid, and also stationary work in Wrocław. Everything is okay.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Monika. And to all of you, if you're watching this and you've watched this to the end, you would have to be absolutely bonkers not to consider Monika to one of your open roles. Reach out to her directly. Naturally, she's tagged up above in the post. And please do consider any opportunities that you have. Reach out to Monika. You won't get such amazing talent available immediately, fully flexible, with such ambitions to grow in the Salesforce space. Don't waste another minute. Connect with Monika today, and let's make sure Monika joins the ecosystem as a Salesforce consultant, Salesforce business analyst anytime soon. Monika, once again, huge thank you, and without a doubt, I can't wait to see the announcements soon.
Thank you, Philip, so much, and thank you everyone for watching.